Travitude. When you start to get grumpy and sassy because you miss traveling. This is my state of mind every single year around April when the harsh winter here in Quebec finally fades away. After 5 agonizing months without riding, which very much feels like prison time, the urgency to get back on the road literally invades my whole being. And just daily rides in my area won't do it. I crave for more. I need a proper road trip.
So, here is a story.
Last year, I traveled from Quebec City to Tennessee and back.
That was a hell of an adventure and my longest trip so far.
This year, my target is the Maritimes in eastern Canada, with New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia, and the Magdalen Islands as a bonus.
I am actually leaving tomorrow, but before hitting the road, how about I show you the stuff happening behind the story? The planning, the packing, the filming, the editing, and we might also have a beer.
First, there is no actual destination because to me the whole trip is the destination. So I'm not a point A to point B kind of traveler. I'm more like an organized, chaotic type of traveler. This is my route. It does look chaotic because I am traveling frantically all over the place. It is a very organized chaos though. First, I deep dive into the chosen travel area, researching various websites to uncover the best scenic roads to ride and the most beautiful spots to visit. I transfer all that data into a Google My Map, and the challenge here is to connect the dots in order to create an actual route. Finally, I split the overall itinerary into daily rides on my Scenic app.
So, do I usually stick to the plan? Well, I want to because it's a damn good plan. And yeah, I'm a planner, but I really believe that the more you plan in advance and the more you prepare, the more freedom you have to deviate from the plan when you want to or you have to. And as you know by now, if you've been following my last trip, my ability to get lost and mess up with the plan is pretty strong. So, no. You're kidding me, right? No, I don't want to go there. This is putting me back pretty hard. So that was the plan for today. But at this point, I should have been about here, halfway. Take 17 to get to my destination today. Let's see how many times I'm going to get lost again. You actually want me to come here? Are you crazy? Oh my God. This is too funny. Yeah, I don't think so. So we'll see what this next road trip brings us. 35 pounds. All of that, luggage included, 35 pounds.
This saddlebag here is dedicated to Phoenix. Chain loop, extra engine oil, and the rest is stuff hopefully I won't ever have to use during my trip. This one is for YouTube. Yep, the whole bag. A good 10 pounds of electronics. And the tail bag is for myself. It does take a lot of space, but it's quite light. We have the rain gear, one set of street clothes, toiletries, some random safety and comfort items, and my riding gear. I have my boots, camo jeans, 2 short sleeve shirts, 2 long sleeve riding shirts, 1 medium layer, 1 wind blocker, and 1 heavy top layer which is also waterproof. That's it. This is gonna be 3 weeks of me wearing the same outfit. Who cares? Road trips are no fashion show. Finally, this tactical style pouch is kind of my road trip purse. It contains my documents and girly stuff, and I can easily take it off when I'm away from the bike. Very practical. Love it. Also, we have 2 new partners in crime for this next road trip. I asked Scorpion if they would send me their badass ST helmet, and they said yes. And the reason why I asked for this specific model is because I've owned it in the past and I know how much I love it. It is ridiculously light, super comfortable, and it's just looking slick. And then there is the Cardo PackTalk Edge. I've been using the previous model for years. I'm a fan, and Cardo sent me the new one. I need GPS direction, I need music, and I need both even in heavy rain. Cardo has my back. And check this out. It's magnetic. This will be my second time documenting a road trip, and boy, did I learn a lot on my first round.
Maybe I should do that one for here.
So here are the ugly facts about filming on the road on your motorcycle by yourself. Fact number 1, it demands repetition. That button right there, you press it a zillion times in a day. Fact number 2, it demands multiplicity. A road trip is a story in progress. Starting your day, you kind of know what the overall plan is, but you actually have no clue what's really up ahead.
Really?
As a traveler, you just sit back and enjoy the show.
Oh, wow.
As a video creator, you gotta be ready because you don't want to miss any of the good stuff. How do you do that? You shoot a lot, like a lot, knowing that only maybe, possibly 5% will make the cut. This is all the footage I shot for one day of riding, and this is what remains after all the cuts. That's about 5%. And in addition to shooting a lot, you shoot from multiple angles. It's just more interesting visually. Here's how it works for me. I use my iPhone for the selfie shots, B-roll, and sightseeing. It's low tide, but it's beautiful. It's a great spot here. Look at that. I use an old GoPro 7 mounting on the helmet for the point of view shots. Yeah, okay, good. All right, we're doing it. Yes. Okay. I don't know how long it stays open. I have a secondary camera mounted on the handlebar and facing me. This is my telling it as it is camera. This one gets the whole truth. The music is not there, which is unacceptable. I'm being antisocial this morning. There are still too many people on the road. I love bridges. They're the best. These people are driving like maniacs. I'm not trying to enter. I just want to get out. Wow. This is mesmerizing. It's just, I'm loving it. And this year, I've upgraded to the Insta360 X3 as my multiple angle action camera. Let's take this thing for a test ride.
Fact number 3. It demands patience and time.
A 3-second shot like this one. Or this one. It's more like a 35 minutes process. You have to find a spot where it is actually possible and safe to leave your camera unattended while you are driving back and forth, trying to look totally innocent before returning to your starting point as if nothing happened. Now you know why you don't see many of these shots in my videos.
Fact number 4. It demands social coziness.
Another thing you don't see much in my videos are the talking head shots. That's when I'm directly talking to you guys through the lens.
Wanna know why? Because it's freaking weird, that's why. The only time I felt comfortable talking to the camera like that by myself is when there was nobody around, which happened pretty often during my last trip. Like here, there's nobody. Nobody. I can totally handle that. But I know it's going to be very different on the next one because it's a very touristic area, so there's going to be people around everywhere. So I guess I'll just have to man up and do the thing.
Time to turn the footage into a video.
And do you know what is the most important part of the editing? The story. Because sharing with you guys the footage of my trip is never my goal. I'm here to tell you a story.
First step, I roughly review all the media to get a general idea of the sequence of events that took place. And I let the story reveal itself.
What does it mean? I'm looking for a moment from the heart. It can be uplifting, it can be adverse. Maybe I reached my goal, maybe I totally failed. Either way, it just has to come from the heart. I have no idea what rough road means. Oh, wow. So I'm going to cool off a little bit more. Look. Are you telling me you're looking for a criminal to help you out? Exactly. The wind is nuts. What the hell is that? Oh my God. Once I know what that heartfelt, meaningful, powerful moment is, which becomes like the peak of my adventure, I then launch backward and I build a story around that big moment.
So with that moment in mind, I go through the chaotic process of editing. And the very final step is the script, the voiceover. That's my favorite part. This is where the story comes to life. This is where the video gets its purpose. This is where I fulfill mine. So here's the story. These are the last few days of this road trip and the last chapter of the story. I'm going home.